this economy, vacations are not cheap. What do you expect? Not to vacation? Be a zombie forever? In this video, I'll be going over exactly how I traveled for free and exactly where I stayed during that stay. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Regina. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a very exciting video. I'll be going into detail on how I traveled to Puerto Rico for free. I'll be breaking this down into 3 parts. Part 1 is going to be an overview of the trip, exactly how long I stayed, where I stayed, and then part 2 is going to be how I did it, what was the travel hack itself, and then part 3 is the game plan. How step by step can you book the same exact trip for you, yourself, your friends, your partner, whoever, to travel for free. Once I was able to experience this trip firsthand, I thought, oh my gosh, my budget baddies have to know about this. This is what I want to see online, okay? How can we travel affordably, for free even, and still have a good time, still not break the bank, but go on vacation? So this, I'm about to spill all the secrets. Get your notebook, make sure to watch this video, share this video with your friends so that they're prepared to go on this trip with you, and let's get into it. So part 1, the trip overview. Me and my fiance, we got 4 individual one-way flights, and I'm going to tell you the exact reason why we did this, okay? This is a quick little tip, quick little hack. When you're traveling, it is so much easier for the airlines to rebook, to change your flight if it is just an individual flight. Once it is conjoined to another flight and you book it as a round trip, they claim that the rate that they gave you was in conjunction to the second flight. So therefore, when they make those adjustments, it's just a hot mess. When you book individual plane tickets one way, if something happens and you want to extend your trip, then you can actually extend it. I want this video to be a one-stop shop for you guys. I don't want you guys getting confused. So let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments down below, but I'll be going over some tips and tricks that is very important to help this be a seamless process. Next, the total length of the trip was 7 full days. We stayed a full week in Puerto Rico. Honestly, that was one of the longest vacations away from home that I've ever been on. Within those 7 days, we stayed at 2 hotels that I have listed on the screen, and we'll go further in depth later in the video. Also, one other disclaimer, since the trip was free with the flights and the hotels, we did pay for a rental car so that we were able to navigate the island freely and do as we please in terms of getting from point A to point B. Part 2, how, okay? So this method is going to take a lot of discipline and a lot of self-control, along with some prior knowledge, but I'll be touching on that within this video so you guys know everything that there is to know about going on this trip. So first things first is points. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the idea of points, but if you're not, a lot of hotels, airlines, and other companies allow points as a form of currency. So that way you're able to purchase flights, purchase hotels, purchase etc. through their website using points instead of actual money. Some things to keep in mind though, points can fluctuate based on the business's demand. So if they know they're gonna have a full weekend, a busy weekend, it's going to be Christmas, the holidays, they can up their points prices. It won't be the same consistently. And same goes for different companies. Different companies have different metrics on how they scale their points. So just because one hotel is 5,000 points for one night, another hotel can honestly be 15,000, triple the amount of points for the same King Studio Suite. So those are some things to keep in mind in this video, and that is why I'm going to be sharing all my secrets as to which airlines, which hotels I use, and where you can find these points. So how can you accrue these points? You can do this one of two ways. First is the generic way. Usually companies will reward you with points based on how much you spent during your last visit with them. You'll usually need to create an account so that you're able to track these points. However, usually these take a very long time because it is up to you to put up the money up front. The second way is not only a quicker method, but it also requires less upfront cost, and that is credit cards. And I know, who wants to open a credit card, right? It's not the most responsible thing to do, but there is a way to play the game, okay? So if you have that discipline, you're able to get these cards. They give you a sign-on bonus in which they reward you with points, and then you're able to spend those points. Similar to the first method that we talked about, you can also spend on these cards and accrue more points in the future. So right now, although we've taken this trip to Puerto Rico, we're about to take another one, okay? And that is just off of general spending on our credit cards and points that have accrued on our card, again, to amount to the same amount for this kind of trip. Please keep in mind, different companies will be affiliated with different travel partners, meaning you will not be able to just use your points and transfer them to any which company that allows points. They have to be connected and partnered with the bank so that you can transfer your points through the portals. I'll be going through the bank that I personally use, which is Chase Bank. If you apply for their Chase Sapphire Preferred card, all you have to do is spend $5,000 in the first 3 months of opening the account.
3 words for you: treat yourself.
But this is where the discipline comes in, you guys. Okay, you're not just spending $5,000 to spend $5,000. You're gonna have to pay it back still. So what you're gonna wanna do is use a platform like Plaid that allows you to pay for your mortgage or pay for your rent, bills that you would normally pay. Use that service to pay for those bills that are large, like your mortgage, and in 3 months, you're done. No extra expenses. You'll get the points, you've spent the money, you'll pay it back as you would have already paid your mortgage, paid your rent. So no need to just spend $5,000 because you had that available on your credit line, okay? That's not what we're doing. You want to save that for the trip, okay? Save it for the trip.
Clothes.
Treat yourself.
Fragrances.
Treat yourself.
Massages.
Treat yourself.
Mimosas.
Treat yourself.
Fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
I will put a referral link down in the description box below and also pinned in the comment if you guys would like to sign up for the Chase card. It would really help me and my channel, so I would really appreciate it. And I'm going to give you guys 2 tips along with that, okay? So things to keep in mind. Tip number 1, if you want to upgrade or downgrade your card in the future, do not do that through the Chase Bank. Make sure to apply separately. Take advantage of another sign-on bonus. Get the freedom, try to do more research beforehand, but trust me, do not just downgrade or upgrade. Go the long way, sign up as a new customer. That way you will get the sign-on bonus, okay? Tip number 2, I know I just told you guys, hit the description box below or the pinned comments and use my referral link. That would really help my page and I would really appreciate it. But once you do that and you want to let a friend know, use your own referral link. Send them a referral link so that you get points and they get their sign-on bonus. That way you can go on more trips, okay? I want everyone to win, all right? So you get those points yourself too. Send it to your friends, send it to your mom. Yeah, I did that. Send it to everybody. Get those points and go on a trip, okay? There's too much to stress about nowadays and a trip shouldn't be one of them, all right? We should be able to just book a flight with some imaginary points, some imaginary money, and then we just magically end up there. That is what I'm on this year. All right, so I can't wait to book our next trip. So if you guys have any questions or want any more information regarding the process of credit cards, leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Maybe I'll make another video, but just leave a comment below and I'll be sure to help you out. Moving on, last but not least, part 3. Ding, ding, ding. We got the game plan, baby. Okay, what is the game plan? All right, so I suggest first thing you want to do is secure your flights, okay? Next thing is going to be the hotels. Right after flights, hotels. And remember, we are purchasing these flights one way, right? One way flights. So this is going to be my main travel trio and hopefully yours too, because this is how you're going to get the most bang for your buck. So first, we will be using the credit card company bank Chase. All right. Next, we'll be using the airline company JetBlue. That is my preferred airline, and I feel as though they usually have affordable flights. The baggage is included. There's just so much to it. Last, we're going to be using Hyatt Hotels. They are a newer, smaller hotel, but I have loved every single stay that I have stayed with them, whether in Boston, Baltimore, Puerto Rico. It doesn't matter. I've always had a great time. So that is why I'm saying to use those companies, you guys. Not only are they affiliated with Chase, but they also are the most affordable in my opinion. So when you're on the website, you're going to want to look for a way to pay with points. So I have a screenshot here on how many points it cost us. This screenshot was back when we took our trip. We have since moved, but after checking it today from where we were originally and where we are now, it is the exact same amount of points or less. So next are the hotels. The first hotel that we stayed at was in Dorado, called Hyatt Residence Club Hacienda del Mar, and it was gorgeous, stunning, 10 out of 10. There was food, multiple pools, the water was nice, you could walk across the beach, the rooms were nice, so we had a little patio. It was a great time. This resort style was obviously more expensive, so that is why we split the trip and we only stayed there a shortish amount of time, only 2 nights, 3 days. And then we went to the city area of Puerto Rico, which was the Hyatt's place of Bayamon, and that was close enough to San Juan and the city where we could really do whatever. We drove around a couple nights, got food here, got food there. We visited Old San Juan. And then that is also when we decided to run away from that hotel and take a trip to Vieques for one night. And it was amazing. There was wildlife. We were able to travel the whole island with golf carts. We saw a bioluminescent bay. So that was a separate expense that we felt comfortable paying for, since we did not end up paying for the rest of the trip. If you guys would like me to go into depth on that portion of the trip, I would love to in a separate video, so just comment down below and I will get that up for you guys. It was an amazing time and it was affordable. So if you guys made it to the end of this video, spam the comments with some vacation emojis. I'm gonna leave some here. So now that I've spilled all the tea, girl, go plan your trip. Go. Like I said, I have a direct link for the Chase card down in the description box, and I have it pinned in my pinned in the comments down below. So let me know if you have any questions. And remember, this is just what we did. You guys can adjust the trip however you see fit and accrue more points or save some points. We have traveled domestically quite a bit, just like I said, Boston, Baltimore, those were also for free, where we just used our Hyatt's points, and we used our Chase points, transfer them to Hyatt, and they were about 5,000 points to 8,000 a night. And we had free weekends here and there, 4th of July's. It's worth it, okay? So just make sure to be disciplined. Do not run these credit cards up. We want to be ahead of the curve and make sure that we're building wealth, not setting ourselves back. Take this video, let me know if you have any questions. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it and found it helpful. That way YouTube knows it's a good video and I can keep making more of these for you guys, okay? So I appreciate all the love and all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.